Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, I'm going to talk to you about what does Islam say about jinn. I got a question from a brother or sister, I'm not sure. They're asking about what does Islam say about jinn? Do we believe in the existence of jinn? Yes, of course. We have one surah in the Quran. It's called Surah Al-Jinn. Surah Al-Jinn in the Quran. قل أوحي إلي أنه استمع نفر من الجن فقالوا إنا سمعنا قرآنا عجبا. The Prophet ﷺ is told about the jinn, and it says that it was revealed to me that some jinn came and listened to the Quran while it's being recited, and they said, we listen to amazing Quran. So what does Islam say about jinn, and what do we know actually about jinn? This is going to be our topic today. Actually, the Prophet ﷺ told us that the jinn are created like the humans, and the thing about the jinn is the jinn are not seen to us. That's the main and big difference between us and jinn, that the jinn is not seen to us. They can see us, but we cannot see them. Allah Azza wa Jal says about Iblis and the jinn in general, إِنَّهُ يَرَاكُمْ هُوَ وَقَبِيلُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا تَرَوْنَهُمْ. He sees you, him and his own people, the jinn, where you cannot see them. That's what the Quran says about them. So that's number one. Number two, the jinn are nation like the humans, meaning that they live, they die, they get sick. Actually, a lot of mysterious stories has been told about the jinn, and this is the thing that makes a lot of people, amazed about them. What about jinn? Some people say, oh, the jinn live for hundreds of years, thousands of years. There are some jinn who live from the time of Sulaiman till now. And, they keep making stories about the jinn. But actually, the jinn are like the humans. The average life of the jinn is like the average life of the humans. Anybody says something other than this, he has no proof about what he's saying. And the Prophet ﷺ, when he said, أعمار أمتي ما بين الستين والسبعين, the average life of my ummah is between 60 and 70, and the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam includes the jinn. The jinn are included and are among the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is one thing about them. The jinn eat and drink, and they get married and they have kids, natural like us. The jinn are like us also in matter of worship. They are commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Rahman, when he says, يا معشر الإنس والجن إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا. Oh, humans and jinn, if you can go through the borders of the heavens and the earth, then go through. It's a challenge. And every time in Surah Al-Rahman, Allah Azza wa Jal talks to us and says, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. So, which of the blessings of your Lord do you deny? So the jinn used to say, وَلَا بِأَيِّ شَيْءٍ مِّنْ آلَائِكَ يَا رَبِّ نُكَذِّبْ. We do not deny any of your blessings, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he recited the surah to the jinn, they kept replying, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. They say none. We do not deny any of the blessings of Allah. Then he said to the humans, he recited the surah to the humans, and they did not react to it. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the jinn were better than you, since every time I recite the surah to them, they will react by saying, none of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we deny. So this is shortly about the jinn. One more thing about the jinn, that the jinn, because one thing about them, that the people get scared of them. Say, Ifrit min al-jinn. One of the brothers asking me about, can you elaborate about the Ifrit? Because jinn is the general word of them. Jinn, by the word jinn is coming from Jannah. Jannah, فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ. When the night came to him. It's like coming from the word Jannah in Arabic, and the Jannah or jinn is like the hidden thing. Since the jinn are hidden from us, we don't see them. That's the name of the jinn. Ifrit, قال عفريت من الجن أنا آتيك به. Ifrit is like some strong and powerful jinni. That's called him Ifrit. And also he says married. Married is someone who is powerful, but he's not a believer. He's disobedient. Okay? وَحَفِظْنَاهَا مِنْ كُلِّ شَيْطَانٍ مَارِدٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we saved the heavens and the sky, make it protected against every like a strong and disobedient shaitan. Allah Azza wa Jal says, إِلَّا مَنِ اسْتَرَقَ السَّمْعَ فَأَتْبَعَهُ شِهَابٌ ثَاقِبٌ. And this is something unique. Before the message of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, before his time, the jinn used to go to the sky and try to listen about the angels talking to each other and get some information, come give them to the magicians and the fortune tellers, and they will, tell the people about them. Then the people believe in the power of those magicians. But after the message of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the jinn ceased and stopped. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِلَّا مَنِ اسْتَرَقَ السَّمْعَ فَأَتْبَعَهُ شِهَابٌ ثَاقِبٌ. Anybody tries to listen and tries to steal some information, Allah Azza wa Jal will send a shooting star to kill this jinni at the spot. So this is about them. The jinn listened to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they believed in him sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he used to go sometimes to the desert, إِلَى وَادِ الْجِنِّ, to the valley of jinn. He used to sit with them and teach them about Islam, and there is the first jinn who came to Islam are Jinnu Nasibin. That's an area in Saudi Arabia. This area was inhabited by jinn, and I think it's still, because this area is like a historical area in Islam, and they don't have a lot of people living around the area. So the area of Nasibin in Saudi Arabia. This is the first jinn coming to Islam, actually. What else about the jinn? The jinn, they have Muslims, non-Muslims, they have Christian, Jewish, like us. One more thing we should know about the jinn, that the jinn, Iblis is one of them, the shaitan, his name is Iblis. Shaitan, devil, and his name is Iblis. That's a pronoun name for him. Like, I am a human, my name is Emad. He is a devil, and his name is Iblis, or he's a shaitan, his name is Iblis. This is the one who challenged the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or refused to listen to the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, when he was sitting with the angels, to make sujood to Adam alayhi salam, to bow down to Adam, as a kind of a confession that Adam is superior to them in knowledge, at least. So the shaitan refused. He says, أَنَا خَيْرٌ مِّنْهُ, I'm better than him. He's challenging that. He says, خَلَقَتَنِي مِن نَارٍ وَخَلَقَتَهُ مِن طِينٍ. You created me from fire, and you created him from tin, mud. So he thought that his nature is better than the nature of Adam alayhi salam. And إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ أَبَى وَاسْتَكْبَرَ وَكَانَ مِنَ الْكَافِرِينَ. Except Iblis. Iblis is the name of the jinn. He refused, and he felt proud of himself, and he was one of the kafirin, the disbelievers. That's Iblis. Actually, there was a question asked by the scholars, is Iblis the father of the jinn? Like Adam is the father of the humans. Is Iblis the father of the jinn? Actually, some of them said it might be a possibility, but there is no proof to that. Some of them said that. But the majority says, no, we cannot talk about that, since we do not have any confirmed information about it. Iblis is the only jinn that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him a chance to live to the day of judgment. This is because he says, give me a chance to live to the day of judgment, so that I will misguide Adam and his offspring. So Allah gave him the chance. And actually, this is a big test for the humanity. If it were not for this test, everybody will claim that he's a believer, everybody will claim that he's good. But this is to show who's going to listen to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and who's going to listen to the temptation of the shaitan. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the shaitan, Inna ibadi laysa laka alayhim sultan. You have no power over my slaves, the true servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Illa man ittaba'aka min al-ghawin, except those misguided ones who follow you. Wa inna jahannama lamaw'idahum ajma'in. Jahannam, the hellfire, will be the place where you're gonna gather together. Some people are scared of the jinn. Say the jinn are scary. We know that jinn possess the humans, so we hear a lot of stories, so we get scared about that. We get scary dreams. We are scared to sit by ourselves, especially in the dark areas. I would say that the jinn, they don't have any power over the humans. You must know that. So they don't have power over us. We shouldn't be scared from the jinn at all. Actually, it is the opposite. The jinn used to be scared from the humans. because we are the ones who are visible. We are the ones who are going everywhere on the earth. They are the ones who are taking the areas that we don't live in. So they are the ones who are like getting the spaces we do not take. They are the ones who are invisible. So this is the thing about the jinn. Us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the earth, and we are like number one on the earth, all over the other creatures that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates. So should we be scared of them? Of course no. As long as you are someone who believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as long as you're someone who keep your prayers, you recite the Quran, you follow the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you don't have to be scared at all. However, the jinn might possess the humans according to the majority of the scholars. Some of them do not believe in that at all, and it's a kind of argument, big argument between the scholars. Some believe that it might happen, some believe that it does not happen. But anyway, they might possess a human according to those who believe in that. And this does not happen. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I love our brothers giving salam to us while we are alive. Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. So this might happen, that the possession of the jinn to the humans. But the thing is, this thing goes away when you recite Quran to that. That's the best cure, the Quran. Whether you go to a Sheikh to recite the Ruqyah to you, or you recite your Quran by yourself, or you recite, you listen to Surah Al-Baqarah a lot inside your home, you know. So all these are kind of different types of cure, you know. And you have to be patient with it, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who let it happen, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who's going to take it away. Let me turn off the alarm and come back, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So this is all about the jinn. If anybody has a special question about anything else about the jinn, I will be willing to answer it. I myself have seen cases that some brothers are possessed. We recite the ruqyah to them. We hear them talking in a different voice. We keep reciting until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, helped them to get over this. A lot of the cases, the brothers have just delusion about that. You know, most of the cases, people have nothing, but maybe they have some depression. Maybe they don't feel good, so maybe they're not doing good in their exams, in their life in general. So they blame it on the jinn. So that's why I'm saying to the brothers, it's not something common. It's something that happens very rare, if you can say. So do not, you know, put this in your mind. Keep going on your own life. And you don't have to worry about that, because something, you know, does not happen to you if you keep your 5 daily prayers. Inshallah, we're gonna stop at that point. And if you have any more questions about this topic or any other topic, I would be willing to listen to them, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.